Hi, this is Nicolette Santos from EHD 5002, Spring 2019, and this is my digital observation video. First, I would like to talk about the school grounds in my general observations narrative. Coming up to the school, I noticed that the parking lot was super small to the amount of people that needed to actually park there. The school is also enclosed within a gate. Heading beyond the gate to the left is where you would find the library, and next to that is where you would find the office. Moving past those, the school opens up into hallways containing all the classrooms. Finland Elementary School is located at 4666 North Maple Avenue, Fresno. The school is on a four-way stop. The four-way stops seemed to be super unsafe to me because cars would just seem to come and go as they pleased. The surrounding neighborhoods from the school seemed to be a little run down. Some of the lawns were yellow and patchy. The houses also had quite a messy look about them. The classroom overall was very nice. Classroom 3 is where I did most of my observations. The classroom was super bright and colorful with artwork all over the walls. The teacher also had posters of different spelling words, math problems, and reading techniques. The carpet area was the main place where the learning took place within the hours of me being present. The teacher would do most of her teaching at the front of the room also, next to the whiteboard and her laptop. The children on the carpet got to sit however and wherever they wanted. The teachers and students, the students within the classroom would consist of 20, ranging from Hispanic to Hmong background. The teachers within the classroom would be consisting of the teacher herself and 2 of her aides. During this time, they were not dressed professional ever. I feel like it was actually kind of very casual at the school, and they were always in either jeans and a t-shirt. The main teacher herself did very well in front of the classroom, commanding it with positivity and patience. When students needed help, she would either come to them or have them walk over to her. She spent most of her time teaching at the front of the room. My analysis and conclusions came about with my essential understandings. What I understood from this semester is that all children are unique and need to be taught in different ways. Like I said earlier, the school success is directly based upon whether the child will succeed or not. I think also there are big factors that play into the school. They consist of open dialogue, classroom management, respect, room for curiosity, and having hands-on activities. Another thing is also that making mistakes in the classroom is okay. I found out also that if a style works for another teacher, it might not work for you. The conclusion and reflection. During this semester, there were many different terms and concepts that were put into play. The first one that I would like to talk about is the Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's is a set of levels of cognitive skills that helps the teacher teach and be able to guide the students to where they need to be. During my observations, my teacher even used the Blooms to fill out her lesson plans. The other concept that was given to us during this semester would be classroom management. I believe that classroom management is a really big part of the whole classroom dynamic. This concept consists of skills and techniques that the teacher may use to keep the students focused, organized, and during school days on task. An example that I observed is that my teacher modeled behavior all the time. This is where the students will watch you, and if you do something wrong, they seem like it is okay for them to do something wrong. The last concept that stuck with me would be the multiple intelligences. These are not the same as learning styles. Instead, they are a way to represent the different intellectual abilities within the different types of students. They consist of 9. One of them that I really relate to would be the interpersonal one, is where you are people smart. This is where you work well in groups and that you have a well-rounded point of knowing how to read people in the group also. Next, I will answer the 5A digital field observation report and topics. Number 1 is what are the goals of the school? I found this little snippet on the school's website under the message from the principal. She basically says that she understands that we are all here to prepare the students for college and career. And she also looks forward to working with the staff and the family to provide the students with a rigorous, engaging, and high-quality elementary school experience. She also understands because she is also a parent of 2. She recognizes the importance of a strong home and school connection and how invaluable opportunities throughout the day to get your child involved in school. Number 2. This is how our students sorted, taught, and treated on the purposes of meeting school goals. From my observations, I could tell that inside the classroom was mainly where they separated the children. My teacher separated them by ability so that she knew where to stand in the classroom. She stood always by the closer to the students that needed the more help, so that she wouldn't have to be running around the whole time. Number three is define what it is meant by achievement. My take on school achievement would be directly linked to the student's success. If they are succeeding, then this means that the school is achieving what they put out forth for the children. 4. Were all the children being offered the same and equal opportunity? Yes, throughout my whole observations, everybody was given the same materials and the same opportunity to answer the questions. An example would be when we went into workbook stations. The children were all given crayons, pencils, and the workbook itself. Number 5. Define multicultural education. Multicultural education is a form of education that works in the history books, beliefs, and opinions of people that are from all different backgrounds. This teaching is broken down to break down the barriers of being from different places. Number 6. Describe the school culture. The school culture, in my opinion, was very well-rounded. I feel as though the norms and traditions and beliefs of the staff and students all aligned. Another example of culture is that teachers all follow basically the same norms. The school has strict rules in place for the classroom, and all the teachers seem to follow the same exact ones. Another example I want to bring up to light is that school is always evolving also. My teacher would play videos before the lesson all the time as a new way to catch attention. My last thing I would like to do is wrap up. Overall, in the beginning of the semester, I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but having this hands-on experience in the classroom really paid off. During this semester, I saw things that I did not know were a problem in the school systems or even in the classroom. The other thing that I would like to take away from this semester is all the materials that were given us by Patrick DeWalt that I may keep and use for my future classroom.